Hello community, welcome or welcome back to Clearly Connected Tarot. Through this channel, you can connect with clarity to your highest good. Really excited to be here with you today for your reading about your person, who your person is. So there'll be a description of your person, how they see you, and how they see your relationship. Okay, so these readings are based on the energy in which you enter this reading at this time. So it is a timeless reading, and the energies can shift at any time, but when you come in, this is a look at what's happening. So, and I'm going to tell you before we even get started that I had I had like a sneeze attack and my throat is also going a little bit crazy, so my throat chakra. So we have a lot to communicate with you today. So no matter which group you choose, just let you know that there's going to be some type of really important messages coming through for you. Okay, so we have three groups. These are coins, and so this is a, oh gosh, I didn't even notice that. This is a $50 coin. It's American. Okay. And this is this coin is not an issue anymore. This is 2 pounds. All right, so this was before the euro came in. And this is 5 francs, which is French. Excuse my French for those of you who may be French, you may hear that. And this is not in issue either. France has obviously moved to the euro many years ago. Okay, but I love coins from around the world, so I thought I'd bring them into the reading today to talk about the value of your relationship. So group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So take a deep breath, align with the group that feels best to you. And when you are ready, you can go to your reading. Remember, you are safe, you are loved, and if you choose, you may open your heart. I will see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1. So glad to see you. You all chose the $50. Okay, $50. All right, group number 1. I think that we're gonna have quite a reading. This might be a reading where you might just need to sit back and relax, and let's just work through this. I feel already there's going to be a lot happening before we even get started. So the first we're gonna do a description of your person. All right, and then we're going to do how they see you. And then we're going to do how they see this relationship. So let's see what comes through. You have Page of Cups, 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Magician, and 9 of Swords. Okay, so this is a younger person, and if they're not younger, they're maybe a little bit not as mature as maybe even as you are or as you would like them to be. Okay, so they do think they're very playful. They do things that it just comes across that way to you. This is not a question of the maturity. It's more, which is interesting, right? Because we're asking Spirit for a description of your person, and what's coming through is how you see this person. So you see this person as being playful, a little bit immature sometimes. They like to have fun, but sometimes they take it too far. And then it's like, then you're in a mood because they took it too far, and then you have to get back on track. If this does not feel like your person, then you definitely want to check out one of the other groups. This is a person that, even though, they have this playful side to them, you love the side of them where they just feel more grounded. They seem more mature. They seem, they have a spiritual side to them. There may be something that they do that that's spirit oriented that you really appreciate about them. And they kind of approach love with that kind of youthfulness, right? They don't approach this relationship in a very serious way. And sometimes that's concerning to you because you do want them to see the relationship in a more serious light. And sometimes maybe they joke around too much, and it prevents you from knowing whether or not they really take you and this relationship seriously. And for some of you, that's the question that you have coming into this reading, is like, You know, does this person really take me seriously? Are they taking this seriously? Can I trust this person? Am I safe with this person? Can I give my heart to this person? And you feel very strongly about this, and because you don't really know whether to proceed if you don't feel all those things. Okay. Okay, so group number one, this is a person that has overcome some challenges in their life. They're coming to a place where, you know, even though you see them in this very youthful way, in their own mind, in their spirit, they don't feel as, they feel youthful. They have a youthful approach to life, but the way that they feel in their spirit is a little bit different than how you view them, okay? They see themselves as a bit more mature, knowing themselves. It's because they lead with playfulness and with, you know, maybe just joking and trying not to take life too seriously. That's because they have a strong connection to spirit. They have a strong connection to knowing that we are all here on this earth to be connected and to have a to be connected, right? And being connected to spirit does not feel heavy. It's a light-hearted approach to life because you trust, you have faith. It's not that they don't take, if you're connected to spirit, doesn't mean you don't take life seriously. It's just that when you connect into spirit, you feel lighter. You feel that you're supposed to be having fun. You're supposed to be loving, all of these wonderful things, okay? So this person is, they lead with their heart. They lead with this huge heart, this big heart. It's actually something that you also are very attracted to about them. I don't see them as being such a romantic person like that. Leading with their heart means that they have a big heart. They have a lot of care and compassion for people. And sometimes people take advantage of this or try to take advantage of it. They don't know that this person is as strong as they are. This is not a weak person. This is not, and when I say weak, I don't mean to judge people and say that people are weak. This is a person who leads with strength, okay, in their spirit. But it doesn't come across that way. When people look at this person, they don't even realize how strong this person is and how their heart gives them a sense of strength. And they have to work through that sometimes. That sometimes their relationships with people around them are just not, where they're not given the care and consideration. And again, that could be another reading. We'll see if more of that comes through. This is a person who, right now at this point in their life, they are looking, it's interesting because they have you have the Two of Wands and the Magician. And so if it were in the other position, I would think that this person had already begun to put something into motion. So it feels like that they've been wanting to start something new. They're dissatisfied with some aspect of their life, and they want to change it up, but they're really not sure. Ooh, I just looked into the lens. They're really not sure what to do. So they've just kind of been looking for a little bit of direction in their life. Doesn't mean that their whole life is a mess. It just, or in chaos, or what they might feel as chaos, but it just means that they've been looking for something to, you know, to change up in their life. Maybe they're looking for a new job. Maybe they're looking for, you know, they've been bored and they're looking for a way to have more fun, or, you know, anything like that is shown here. It's something in the 3D. It doesn't look like a huge life change, but although a job could be, right? Now, this person is a person who is a great manifester. You know, we talked about this person's spiritual power already. This is coming through again in the Magician card. This person does, you know, they see themselves as powerful, and they are looking for like the way in which to manifest this in their life. So they have a pretty good sense of themselves, despite all the, you know, what you might see as just the superficial joking, sarcasm, maybe even. This person has a good sense of themselves and does feel like intuitively like they're capable of manifesting more things in their life. However, I do want to do some clarifying around this Knight of Swords, because this Knight of Swords comes in a little bit of a different energy than the rest of this person here. So let's take a look. Let's go to the energy oracle cards and let's clarify this Nine of Swords. There's some sense of feeling disappointed about something. Now, it could be related to this relationship. Maybe something has happened. Maybe I'm getting the sense that this is a sensitive person, and that when you two disagree, it cuts them to the quick, if you know that expression. It means that they feel that very deeply when you two are in disagreement. You matter to this person. Your opinion of them matters very deeply to them. So if you're wondering whether this person, because they seem a little bit playful or immature or jokey with you or whatever it may be, whether they actually care, I'm receiving the message that they do care. Okay, there's something that they're going through in their life right now that's causing them, they're going through something right now, okay? So your person, this does not feel like it's related to the relationship. This feels like this person is at a point in their life where they have to kind of like battle through some things and overcome some things. There's been something that has caused them a sense of pain, and they're working through this, okay? Oh yeah, and they're not quite sure what to do with it, but it's emotional for them. This is something emotional in their life. It could be a loss that they have suffered. It feels more like a life challenge, like something. It could be a job loss, and now they have to figure out what to do next, right? And they're like, I'm just a little bit, they're a little bit scared. You lose your job, that would be a natural response to feel a little bit fear. I am seeing that this person is going to be able to overcome this. They are going to find a way to connect back into they're going to be able to network in a particular way that's going to help resolve this issue for them. Yeah, this is a smart person who is able to think things through for, in different situations and work through things. And they're going to be able to work through this, but they're going to be able to do it by their own know-how, okay? So there's a lot going on with your person, group number one. Interesting. Okay, group number one. Whew, that was mucho information, group number one. Let's go to group number two. And see, how do they see you? We've already seen a little bit of this, but just a little. So we're going to go into the Modern Witch Tarot. This was the writer Waite Smith. And now we're going to go into Modern Witch to see, how do they see you, group two? Group one. Wow, group one. Group one. How do they see you? Okay, Five of Pentacles. Okay. Now, Page of Cups. Look at this. You've got two Page of Cups. Three of Swords. Yeah. Star. Yeah. Okay. And Death. Okay. This person feels like you help them out so much. They feel that you help to carry them, that you're such a stable person. And now this is interesting because it's starting to feel a little bit like opposites attract. This person's a little bit more emotional. They lead with their heart a little bit more. Your energy is starting to feel a little bit more like you are more, that you like things to be more secure, more stable, more a little bit. You like to, you like to know that things are what things are before you're able to feel that you can be more fun-loving and carefree. But you're like, carefree is fine, but first let's get things done. First things first is kind of like, that's something that maybe some of you say. First things first. I'm hearing that. And so this person, so you're like, okay, I can't, you know, I can't carry this everything for this person, and this person, but this person appreciates how you are this stable influence in their life, and they feel like even when they feel like things aren't going well for them, and especially what's happening with them right now, they feel your support, they feel your love and support, your care and support. If this is not, if you two have not expressed love, they feel your care, and it's a beautiful feeling for them. They do also see themselves in this lighthearted way. Like I said, like they enjoy doing playful things. They love having fun. They love going out in the world and just being, you know, just you know, even if it's just going out and having a few drinks, or you know, just hanging out with friends. They appreciate that lightheartedness of life. Okay, they do easily get their feelings hurt, and I don't want to say often, but it's not rare for them to get their feelings hurt. And when their feelings are hurt, it cuts them deep. Okay, so it's important in this relationship that you know that that your words and the way that you communicate with them, be careful. Now, it's interesting because they're not seeing you as a person that causes them pain, but because they care for you so much and they care about what you think about them, that when you say words that don't feel affirming to them, they feel it's hurt, it's painful to them. Okay, they see, and I'm not laughing about the pain that they feel. Please, it's not even laughter. Oh gosh, I have to explain now. So when I'm connecting with spirits, and spirits channeling in messages for me, they see the beauty of you. They see the beauty of your person. And so when I chuckle, it's like I'm connecting into that beauty, and it just makes me feel just love and happiness, because that's the orientation of spirit with all of you all the time, is the beauty of you. Okay, so they see this person and they're, you know, as this person who, this loving emotion that they put out into the world, they see that as beautiful. And so I see that as beautiful, and it makes me feel lighthearted. Okay, enough about me. So this star, they see you, group number one, back to you. This reading is about you. They see you in such a beautiful way. You are all that they want. That you are a wish come true. But they see you as, you know, this feminine energy. Okay, the star does not have to feel like a feminine energy, but they see you in a feminine way. I'm getting very much like they love your body. They love touching you. They love, this is a physical person, and you might not, they may be way more touchy-feely than you are. They're more emotional and they're more touchy-feely than you are, but they love how you look. You don't have to worry about how you look. Don't worry if you feel like you gained a little weight, or if you lost too much weight. They don't see it. They just think you look amazing and they just want to be all over you all the time. And there is a feeling here that they see you as their long-term person. They're not looking at this as a short-term relationship. It's so interesting, this reading. Before we even get to the next part of the reading, Spirit and the cards are telling me about the next part. So we're not even in how they see this relationship, but I can say already that this feels like an important relationship to them, and they see it as something that will take them possibly into, you know, the rest of their lives with you. and possibly having children with you, and having a family with you, and having a life with you. And they just see this as being a really joyful experience for them. They do see you as being that person that tends to lead a little bit more with their intellect. And they like that about you. They like that about you. And I'm getting this sense from some of you, they're like, okay, but, you know, we want this person to be, to help me think things through, to help me to think about the things that we need to think about in this relationship and in our lives. So, you know, that desire is there. Okay, let me just do a little clarification for some of you on that, because I do feel that some of you are like, well, I don't want to be the only one planning and thinking and working. Let's go to Quantum Oracle. I have to pull it out of the box because you know, I pull out some cards beforehand and then I get surprised, which is wonderful. All right, so let's just speak a little bit to this question that some of you are having as to, you know, can this person help you to make the decisions that you want made in your lives together, or just helping you to sometimes even, as you know, no, I don't see you looking at your own life. Okay, yeah, there's this fear that you're the only one being, you know, who's going to communicate and talk things through in a serious way. Let's talk about these things. Okay, stop joking around. Let's talk about this. This is serious. We need to move forward. All right. So over time, this person is going to be able to, you know, it's going to take them a little bit of time to see that, you know, they're grateful for the way that you do that. And they're going to see that they need to they're going to start to learn when they need to be less serious and more focused for you. Okay, so but it's going to take a little time. It's not going to be something immediate, and so you might need a little bit of patience with that, dear ones. All right, okay, so let's go to how they see this relationship. I shuffle before the reading, I shuffle at the end of each reading, and then I do a quick shuffle before the reading, and then I shuffle during the reading. So there's a lot of shuffling happening. Shuffling happening. Okay. Oof. Okay. Yep. Two of Earth. That makes a lot of sense. They see, I'll consider a more playful approach. Isn't that funny? We were talking about how playful this person is, and we're using Angel Tarot, by the way. And Two of Earth is Two of Pentacles in traditional decks. And look at the word playful, right? How many times have I said playful in this reading? So they want to have fun with you in this relationship. They see this relationship as being potentially fun. They have fun with you. So one, they're having fun, and two, they see looking for the potential of having more fun with you. Okay. Balance, wonderful. So they see that, you know, that you balance each other out. So this is how they're seeing you. Okay. You may have questions and feel like these are challenges, but this is how they see you, dear one. So they see this as being a balanced relationship. 8 of Water, which is 8 of Cups. Let's see something. Spiritual and emotional growth. Okay. So in their higher planes, in their higher selves, this relationship is an opportunity for growth. Okay. So this is not just a 3D relationship the two of you having. Spiritually, it's an opportunity to learn and grow from one another. Oh, the Sun. Okay. Happy outcome. So again, we have the Sun and the Star, right? You are the Sun, the Moon, and the stars to this person. This relationship means everything to them, and they want to see it through. They want to see this through. You're getting one more here. Wow, the Wheel. Okay. All right, so this is, okay, so if you've been to my channel, you'll start to see, like, sometimes where the placement of the cards, because this is a freeform reading, starts to send messages in itself, just the placements. And this, the wheel card came through right here, which we're so grateful for, because it lets us know that whatever challenge this person is going through, that this is going to change for the better. A positive change is coming in for this person in their life. Again, it doesn't feel like, obviously it affects the relationship, but it's something that's happened to this person specifically, individually, and a change is coming in. So thank you, Spirit, for that message. All right, group number 1. Let's just pull a romance card for you. Let's do that as the final message. I thought your final message was going to be angel, but it's actually going to be a romance card. So let's do the chakra crystal for you. And the chakra crystal is just a moment to take a deep breath and breathe some energy to, you know, through our 7 chakras, the major chakras in the body. There are way more than 7. To align, to energize, open the chakras. You're getting the root chakra. Interesting, group 1. What's going on with your root chakra? Okay, so root chakra is about you know, the physical aspects of your life. So it does feel like you want to know that you can be safe with this person, that you can have the things in life where you don't feel insecure. You want to feel stable. Okay, this is very important to you. So you want to feel more stable in this relationship. So let's take a deep breath and get a channeled message for you. And then we'll take another deep breath. Here we go, group 1. You are safe. Deep breath. Okay, group 1. I kind of really took my time with the second breath. I was led to just be still with you. Okay, so I hope that you were able to connect with that. There was a beautiful message coming in with you with that stillness. All right, and let's do your final message, group 1. Group 1, this is a person who cares for you deeply. They lead with their heart. They're an emotional person. They see you as their person. They want to have fun with you. You balance them out. They're grateful that you've come into their life. They are struggling a bit right now, but this is a manifester, group 1. You don't have to worry about this person being a slacker. This person is going, but if you're not American or a slacker, yeah, well, I think slacker is probably ubiquitous in America. This person can get things done, okay? Your final message: free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. There's something about this. I think this is, you know, obviously there's a horn on this unicorn, but I think it's a certain kind of unicorn. There's something about this animal. I want to say like does a Pegasus have a horn? So, group 1, free yourself. Free yourself. I feel like you're not giving your all to this relationship because you're afraid of just truly giving yourself over to this person. So please always remember that you follow your own intuition and your mind and everything that you know. But if you've been feeling like maybe it's time to trust this person, then this message might be a wonderful confirmation of that. Group number 1, it was such a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you so much for being here, and especially if you've come to the end of the reading with me. Please comment down below and tell us about this person and how this reading connects with you. Is your, you know, do you find it hard to connect with your person, and what are some of the things that you're doing to feel a little bit more at ease with how this person approaches life? Please like and subscribe if this was helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care. Hello, group number 2. So glad to have you here. You picked the £2 coin. My camera's too dark. I hope not for you all, group 2. And so let's see. First we're going to look at your person and do a description of your person. Then we're going to Interesting. Then we're going to look at how they see you, and then how they see how they see your relationship. So your person is a hardworking person that they're hardworking. They've created things in their life. They've been able to manifest things in their life, but they still just continue to, you know, sometimes it's hard for them to see that. It's hard for them to see. They're a little bit hard on themselves, and for some of you, and then for others, this person just sees the value of just working. So, you know, putting putting their focus on work is how they see their value in the world. And so they're not the type to kind of look around and smell the roses too much, even though they've created some wonderful things in their life. They just will keep working. Okay. Now this person, it's possible this person has children. I do see children. Let's see if this comes up again in the reading. There's something about children. It's possible they have a child. It's possible you have a child, okay? But this is a description of them, so they could have a child or children. And they love children. They have this really warmth and care towards children. Like, they will just sit and listen to a child talk. They just find it enchanting and warm, and they just have a lot of patience with children. They might work with children in some way, or be an educator of some kind, or maybe they teach some kind of class for children. But they do help. And if it's not happening in the 3D, it's happening on the spiritual plane, where they support children's well-being in some way, okay? Which is quite a beautiful thing. They tend to see, so they have a very even temper, very even temperament. They're not too excitable about things. They let things kind of flow in life. They do see things, I'm going to say that they see the brighter side of life. They see things in a positive way, but that it's just kind of like a sunny disposition. It's interesting because when Spirit's showing me that their energy is like they're focused, and it's almost like a serious feeling I get. But then when I feel that this sun card is just like this equanimity, like they're really balanced in their emotions. They don't get too far outside of this set point that they have in their emotions. And it's nice because, you know, it's nice to have that balance. But they're not exactly exuberant in their emotions either. They're not the life of the party, okay? Everybody loves this person. Everybody enjoys being with this person. This person is someone that people look to because of their balanced dispositions, because they are able to approach life with just this calmness. It's very attractive to people, and people respect this person quite a bit. But also, they're not the life of the party, though. But this is such a great feeling when I tap into this person's energy here. Okay, and then let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles. Interesting, because same thing happened in group number 1, where we had to clarify right at the end piece here. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on with this Five of Pentacles for you, group number 2. This person with this Five of Pentacles. Possibilities. All right, I'm getting some messages. Hold on, group 2. They're starting to come through. This is interesting, group 2. Whoa. Okay. Group 2, this feels like a second marriage to them, or they were married previously. And you're their second, like, this is not second relationship, but you're the relationship after they went through this other relationship, okay? And they had to, going through that relationship where they experienced some hurt and some difficulty was quite a bit for them. And this relationship coming in for them is something that has really given them a greater sense of fulfillment, appreciation, and just a whole new feeling of a whole new life for them. And there's a sense of their former relationship, just briefly, that maybe this person really wasn't understood in their past relationship. Like their previous person wanted them to be kind of different. They wanted them to be more exciting, maybe. And and they were excited about this. Well, okay. They're excited about you. Let's say this. So the message is that if you're not sure how this person feels about you, because they just seem so calm all the time, and they're maybe not abusive, they're maybe not all over you, just know that you hold the keys to their heart. You hold your heart in their hands. They've given you their heart. If they've said anything like that to you, you're like, yeah, you said it, but I don't see it, okay? See it in the way that they care for their children, and the way that they care for you, the way they care for the home, the way that they work hard, okay? All of that is an indication of the care that they have for you. You hold their heart in your hands. And gosh, there's another message here about, there's something about the two of you coming together that maybe was a little bit different. Like it's not the norm. There was something about it where it was something on the side. It was something that wasn't traditional. It was something where there was something going on when the two of you came together, okay? And so your meeting was somehow a little bit non-traditional, okay? You coming into their life was a little bit non-traditional. Yeah, it's possible just like a random meeting. It's possible that this person was coming out of their last relationship or something of that nature, and then met you, or you met in some kind of unconventional circumstances. Yeah, lots of care and love in this relationship. Now, this is what happened in the previous reading. In the previous reading, the reading, so we're doing your description of your person first, and then we're doing how they see you, and then we're doing how they see the relationship. And all of that started coming through before we even got to the other tarot. So it's happening again. So there is a message here about some storm, warning, and anxiety. So there's something going on in this person's life that has them feeling a little bit anxious, okay? Could be financial. That can easily create a sense of anxiety in someone's life. It could be, it feels financial. Something to do with the home, okay? So, and this person's feeling a little bit anxious about that. All right, so let's clarify that. What does Spirit have to tell us about this situation and this anxiety that's provoking? This doesn't feel like it's related. This exact same situation happened in group 1. It does not feel like it's related to your relationship. It's something that's happening in their life, and it might be something coming in, okay? So just, there's kind of a message from Spirit about something that may be coming in that will create a sense of anxiety. The Teacher card. Okay, let me talk out loud. Teacher, kindred partnership, and optimism. Okay, so group number 2. This feels interesting. So there's an opportunity here to learn from something. It's going to bring you all closer together, okay? Whatever this is, Spirit is not talking about whether it's going to come out well for you both, in the sense of like whatever, if it's a financial situation, but what it's saying is that it's going to bring you all closer together, and you're going to feel at the outcome of this more optimistic about your relationship and the love that you two share. So I know that that may sound like, you know, difficult if there's some challenges you're experiencing. Just know that it's going to bring you closer together, and it's really going to show you the love that you two have for each other. Well, that is quite a message. Oh my goodness. This is why I love doing tarot so much. All right, we haven't even gotten to how they see you yet. We already know they see you. This is a very stable relationship. You're their family. You're their family. You're their partner. So we'll pull a couple here. We already see how they see the relationship. Very interesting. 5 of Wands. They do see that they're still building, that they're attempting to bring, they see you as building a life with them, that you brought some things into their life, that they're now, just because they're this really kind of even-keeled person, as you brought in whatever you brought in with your energy and with your life, not bad things, just you brought things into their life. So now this person wants to rebuild their life, or they're in the process of rebuilding. So they're in the process of taking your energy and their energy and making sure that everything, that they build a stable home with everything. Okay, they don't want to leave anything out. The Hermit, oof, and the World. Yep, you're their person. They see you as someone who is independent. They see you as someone who can take care of themselves. They see you as someone who is a guide, and who's able to lead, be of service to others in some way. Yeah, okay. And they appreciate this about you a lot. You're their whole world, group number 2. You're their whole world. They see you. You're their whole world. And 3 of Cups. So that's definitely coming through as, you know, integrating you into their whole lives. Their communities that they're involved in is really important to them. They see this as a relationship to celebrate. But again, I don't feel like that over exuberant type of celebration coming from them. But I do feel that it's like in their heart space, they celebrate this relationship. Very nice. You have major arcanas happening here. The Sun, the Hermit, the World. So this is a significant relationship, okay? This is not something fly by night. This is not something transitory. Okay, group number 2. So let's pull the actual cards for your relationship. Already so much has come through. It's wonderful. Okay, group number 2. Renewal. Yeah, you're their second chance at family, love, relationship, life. You're their second chance. This feels very much like this person had a significant relationship that could have been marriage, could have been a partnership where they were living together and had children together. I am seeing that they have children. If that's not your person, then they, you know, wanted to have children with this person, but I am getting the strong sense that they, you know, children are involved. You feel like their chance at this relationship is a whole new world for them. And they're looking for new ways to bring in income, new ways to support this new life with the two of you, and to build a life together that's full of stability for you and financial gain, financial security. Take a look at that. Financial security for you. A very happy family life. Finding magic in the little things in life. Yeah, this person is the type of person where it's the little things that bring them joy every day. They're not, you know, crying over these little things every day. But, you know, they're not that emotional, but they find a lot of satisfaction in these everyday little things. Little luxuries every day. That they're not the type to communicate that. They're not verbal in that way. I'm not seeing that at all, but that's their energy. So beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So you get the green chakra for a chakra crystal, which is the heart chakra. And so let's take a moment and we're just going to breathe into the heart chakra and see what message there is for you. We're going to take a deep breath and see what message, if a message comes through, and then another deep breath. So we're going to let this sound. There's a plane passing overhead. I know you all have been maybe listening to the birds chirping, and you know, my window is open. I love hearing the birds chirp, and nature is a great way to bring in some of the elements for you for a reading. So I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. So there we go. Okay, plane. So some of you may be taking a trip. Some of you may be planning to travel. So for those of you who heard the plane just now, and you're about to receive a message, and then the plane goes by, right? So your safe travels, your travels will be safe, and just know that Spirit's sending you that message. Okay. Ooh, I love it so much. All right, so heart chakra, green chakra. Let's take a breath now. Your heart and your home are safe. Deep breath. Breathe out. Okay, group number 2. Your heart and your home are safe with this person. Beautiful message. Okay, and let's do your final message before we wrap up. If this reading was helpful to you, please like and subscribe. It's very helpful to the channel. And I'm very grateful that you're here. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get your final message. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe this was a person that you two had some kind of relationship in the past, and then you went your separate ways. Ah, this may be this. You went your separate ways, and then you two came back together again. That's the message I'm receiving. Let us know in the comments if this relates to you at all. For those others of you, then you know, here's the card and here's the message for you, and you can tell us what reconciliation means to you. You two reconciled. This person left your life conceivably and then had a whole life, and now you two are together. Group number 2, such a joy being here with you, and I will see you soon. Take care. Hello, group number 3. Thank you for coming to this reading about you and your person. Okay, so you have the francs, 5 francs, which again is not an issue anymore because euros are now utilized in France, but I love old coins, okay? I'm going to tell you, group 3, you might not have heard this in the intro. Before I started filming, I had a sneeze attack, which I had not had one previously, and so I knew it was related to the reading. I did the first 2 groups, and then I had another one right before this one. So I'm going to let you know, even before we get started, that it's possible with this and reading that there may be a sense of needing some relief, release, and so just a little bit of a trigger warning. We'll see what happens, but some of that is coming through right now. Okay, so first we're going to talk about your person, group 3, and then we're going to see how they see you, and then how they see this relationship. Okay, this looks good. So it might just be release, maybe relief is what was coming through, that a sense of relief. So let's find out. Okay, so this person has a lot of qualities that you admire, that you enjoy, that you asked for, and this feels like a new relationship. So you're just kind of like taking a look at looking at this person and looking at how they behave in the world, how they interact with people, how they just seeing how they manage their money, and all of these things that you've been so very careful about being clear about what you want in a partner. You're looking at these things. You're seeing a lot of great qualities about this person. Okay, so it's interesting that how you see them is kind of coming through first. This is a person that is able to save financially, is able to put money away. Sometimes they might take it to extremes where they're, they don't want to go out and do things. They don't want to spend that money because they're interested in saving money. But it is partially what's made them successful. I don't see it as extremely wealthy, but I do see that they have a savings, and that's important to them. This is a person who is able to, it feels like they manage their emotions well. This Strength card, that they're not ones to act in really low vibrational ways, that when they feel angry, they stop and take a deep breath. When they start to feel like things are out of control, they step away from the situation and get things under control. And they do like feeling in control, but it doesn't, that's the control here with their money too, but it doesn't feel like they're controlling, but they don't like to feel out of control. And they certainly like to approach things with a sense of having an understanding of these things, okay? And for them, that feels like, well, then you should, have they don't call it control, but a sense of knowing what these things are. Now, I'm also seeing that this person is someone who takes the same approach to family and children, that they believe in discipline. They believe that, that you monitor children carefully. And even if there are like pets involved, that, pets should be trained. They should be, they shouldn't just be allowed to jump all over the house and do whatever they want to do. Like they maybe sent them to training school or train them themselves for their pets or their pet. They think that discipline, so they discipline themselves, and they believe that discipline is important, and not in a way, it doesn't feel controlling. It just feels that it's like creating order and balance, and in that way things are allowed to flourish and grow. Okay, that's the way they see it. This person feels like they have a hand in a lot of different pots, that they do a lot of different things to, for example, bring in financial gain. So maybe they have their primary business, they have a secondary business, and then, they might even do a third thing when it comes to their finances. There's a lot of feeling about their finances here. There's a lot of feeling about financial stability and creating that in their lives. Now, it's interesting because I was getting this feeling of this person saving their money, but now I'm feeling that and so maybe it's two different people, that they like to splurge. They'll say they will splurge on something that you think is unnecessary. I'm getting, for example, like if you buy a four-wheeler, you're like, we don't need to buy a four-wheeler, but they, they'll splurge on something like that. I don't know why that particular example came through, but that's what came through. And so for some of you, your person, they will save their money and then they will treat themselves. They will splurge on some things for themselves, which is interesting. So these, it doesn't feel like two different people. Very interesting. Very, very interesting energy. I'm going to do a little clarifying on that because I think it's interesting. And then, and I think it's a little bit confusing. Is this two people? Is this, what's going on? And then this Knight of Cups, how they see you, right? So they are a loving person and they have a lot of love to give. They have a lot of love to give. All right, let's do a little clarifying for you. Okay, let's see about their finances. How do they handle their finances? How does group 3's person handle their finances? I see here clearly that they save. And I see also that they splurge. So let's just see what comes through. How does action? It feels like they do keep things in balance, but that they will spend money. Yeah, it looks like they save and they're patient with their money. They'll save, save, save. Oh, so I'm getting the message of that. And this is what I was getting here with the four-wheeler. Like, they're not telling you. They don't tell you beforehand what they're going to splurge on. And this makes you feel like their spending is frivolous and a little bit, I don't want to use the word deceitful. This is the deceit card, but they're just not telling you everything about their finances, right? And their spending habits. And this is kind of like, they're not, it's almost like intuitively, like you're just kind of like, I knew it, right? Like I knew it. And you're like, we need a plan. We need a budget. We need a better budget for how we spend our money. So this is interesting because I was getting this person saves money, but it feels like, oh, this person is hot. So with their money, they're not sharing what's happening with their money. Now, they're not cheap individuals, like frugal and cheap, right? We say frugal is when you're cheap with yourself and cheap is when you're frugal with others. They're not cheap with you. They'll take you out, they spend money, but you have a lot of questions about what they're doing with their money. And they're not exactly forthcoming, okay? They're not exactly forthcoming with what they do with their money. It feels like there are things hidden away that you don't know about, and you want to bring these things into light. Like you want to have a retirement account. You want to have an investment account aside from the retirement account, possibly. You want to possibly be talking to an advisor about your finances, and this person doesn't really, oh my gosh, follow through and doing that. Okay, group 2, group 3, you're receiving the Deception card in the Quantum Oracle deck, and you also received the Deceit card here. All right. So group 3, there's something, this person's not being forthright about their money. There's money that they're either keeping from you and you don't know about it. And they don't feel like a deceitful person, but there's the way that they relate to money that they just kind of hide it, and they don't want you to see it. And I don't think it's you. there's nothing about you. It's how they relate to money. Does that make sense, group 3? I hope so. Okay, group 3. So let's see how they see you then. Okay, we're seeing this difficulty with deception, with money. Yeah, they're hiding their money from you, group 3. Okay, how they see you, Ace of Wands. So yeah, this is new to them. This does not feel like, okay, when I say new, it's I think that you two have a different definition of like where you are time-wise in the relationship. This person's like, it's still new, I'm not sure about you, I don't know if I can let you into my finances. And you're like, we've been together for this amount of time, this isn't new, like you should be letting me in a little bit more. So I do have that sense of like a difference in how you see the relationship. You're getting the Strength card twice here. Take a look at that for you, group 3. So it looks like there's, again, and also with this Eight of Wands, there are things that make this relationship strong. This issue that this person is having with their finances is one aspect of this relationship. It's not the entire relationship. They do see this relationship coming in as this wonderful, beautiful opportunity for them, okay? You have this Ace of Wands, and they see it as, they see you as like bringing in a new element to their life, okay? You're also getting the Three of Swords here and the Five of Pentacles. Let's take a look at the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles for you. Let's clarify that a little bit. So they see you as someone who's bringing in something new and surprising to their life. Now, they're, again, energetically, their money's in one place and you are in a different place. They're not bringing these two things together. So let's take a look at this message with the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles here. Let's clarify with the, all right, they're telling me to clarify with the Quantum Oracle. Let's clarify this with the Quantum Oracle. So, Spirit's helping us out. This person it's feeling like for whatever reason, they did not feel safe financially growing up. There was something that they felt impoverished growing up for whatever reason. Now, here's the very interesting thing, group 3. Even if this person was wealthy, even if their parents, even if they were financially stable according to their parents, they felt like they didn't have anything, and it was heartbreaking to them. It was very, very difficult for them. So Spirit is asking, group 3, that if this person, that you do care for this person and you're in a relationship with this person, to just approach this with a little bit care, because they went through a lot. Yeah, they're successful now, but they, you know, they went through a lot to get there. They had to do a lot to, so again, the wealth, it could be that even if their parents are wealthy, they had to build their own financial status. There's a lot of just about their finances here, and I guess your financial lives together. But they had to build a lot, and they feel, they have this strong sense of, you know, I built this and I did this, and they're very careful about releasing some of that. Not sharing. They spend money on you. They just feel like letting go, control, back to the control piece. They feel in control of their finances, and letting somebody else control their finances feels like they're out of control. They don't like that. Okay, you're getting behind them as the rest of the universe. Okay, so there's an opportunity here for them to be able to really forge new pathways and how they look at their money, and to really reveal a little bit more with their finances. Okay, so the opportunity is there for them, group 3. Very interesting, group 3. Okay, and if this group, this seems, most of my readings are very specific. If this group is not aligning, please feel free to check out one of the other groups. All right, let us go. Group 3. Oh, we didn't finish. Group 3. Next is how they see this relationship. Now, some of this has already come through. How they see the relationship. They see you as this new person in their life, and they're getting to know you. They like what you're bringing in. You're kind of this new surprise, and you feel different than them. You feel like you're a bit more creative, a little bit more artsy. Maybe you have your own business. There's something that you do that they see you as unique. They see you as unique, and that they like that. They like that about you. Okay, so if you're concerned that this is something that you're too different, they very much enjoy that about you. You bring something new and sparkly to their life. All right, so how do they see this relationship? 3 of water, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. They need to have more fun, so they see this as 3 of wands. I'm sorry, 3 of water, 3 of cups. So they see this relationship as something that is, they're excited about it. They love having you in their life. Knight of water. They want to be this person. Oh my gosh, King of water. It's interesting, I'm looking at the cards wrong. King of water, King of cups. They see this. We have 2 cards of emotion. Let's just say that, by the way. And it's interesting because here we were in all of this financial aspect in their mind and their upbringing and all of those things. And now Spirit is plunging us into, interesting word, right? They're plunging us into their emotions. This person loves being with you. They see this as an emotionally fulfilling relationship. They see you as someone who they can trust, compassionate. There's a lot of compassion and respect in this relationship. They want to do things to learn. They want to do those. They like to learn about new things, and so going out with you and experiencing those things. Look at this, another water card coming in for you, group 3. Look at the change in that. And maybe these are the things that you see about them that you love so much, that they clearly have a lot of feelings for you, and they you feel it, you see it, they express it in different ways with the king there. What are the 2 of you coming together? It says a relationship that continues to grow closer. This relationship has moved forward in a very loving way, and it feels fulfilling to both of you. Justice, yes. And you both see the opportunity for this card, for this relationship to be, to go into marriage, to go into partnership, something where it feels solid and stable, some type of contractual agreement. And again, the contractual agreement could just be that you move in together and then you sign the home lease together. Okay, so some of you may be looking to do that together. I'm getting that you're deciding whether or not to move in with this person. All right, so this is interesting for those of you. Okay, so for those of you who are thinking, should I move? I'm not sure what this person keeps their finances from me. Should I move in with them? It does look like the opportunity for the 2 of you to do that is there, but just know that do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Yeah, you're going to have to push this person to be more open with their finances, okay? That if you're sharing a life together, this person's going to, part of their journey is learning that they can trust you, and this trust is there. Trustworthy is showing up in the reading. There is trust between the 2 of you. They don't see you as being untrustworthy. This is their relationship to money. It's not about their relationship with you. It's 2 different buckets, okay? So now this person has to bring this sense of their relationship with money to their relationship with you and merge those 2 energetically, okay? But stand up for what you know is right and what you need financially. Now, it may be that you say, okay, I can take it step by step. Like maybe they don't have to show me everything, but they need to show me enough. Like maybe you have a joint account where they put a certain amount of money in and you know that that money is there, or whatever it may be. Maybe it's that, you know, that they show you some of their statements or their paycheck, whatever is going to make you intuitively, whatever you need to feel safer with this person. If you decide that you want to move in together, if you already live together, or if you're thinking about marrying this person, get those things in place first before you marry them, all right? But this is a warm, loving relationship, and the two of you coming together feels very nice. It's a nice relationship. It feels very nice. All right, group 3. Let's take a look at your chakra crystal message. All right, you're receiving the root chakra, the red one, which makes sense because we're talking about money, okay? And our root chakra is about our relationship in the 3D. So close your eyes, put something red in your mind. We're going to do a deep breath and then our channeled message and then another deep breath. Here we go. You are safe in developing your own financial status. Take a deep breath. Okay, so group number 3. So I've been thinking about doing extended readings because sometimes a message comes through and I want to spend more time with it. You are getting a lot of information here. They're letting you know that, number 1, you are very capable of creating your own money, and you may have already done that, okay? So this may be an affirmation, a confirmation of that. But they're also letting you know that how you build your finances with this person is up to you as well. It's just the message we were getting before. Whatever steps you want to take to you to building this financial life together is up to you. It's not just up to this person. Even if this person's the quote-unquote breadwinner in this relationship, you still have a say in how these finances all come together for you in this partnership, in this relationship. Okay, group number 3, let's do your final message for your reading. We're going to use the Romance Angel cards for this final message. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I would say group number 3, take your time a little bit. Think positively. Create that barrier of positivity around you. And then just kind of see, this person has wonderful qualities that you really enjoy. You have a good relationship. Let it play out a little bit, okay? Be positive and see what happens. But it doesn't feel like you have to make a decision, except for knowing that you have the right and you deserve to, first of all, trust yourself, trust your intuition, but you know that you deserve to have some input, right? When it comes to this relationship and the financial aspect of it. Okay, if this did not align, please feel free, I think I said that already, to check out one of the other groups. It was such a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much, group 3, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.